This is kokoro, corn stick. This is a very simple Nigerian snack many of us grew up eating. Today, I'm going to recreate it and show you how to make our favorite Nigerian kokoro from scratch using corn. First, I wash the corn thoroughly to remove dust, dirt, stones, any residue from storage. This is very important. Yes, this step is very crucial because you don't want to grind the corn with sand or stones in it. So after sorting the corn, wash to remove every other dirt in it. After washing it, you spread it on a tray or a baking sheet to dry out the moisture from it. You can dry it under the sun or in the oven, as I said before. You want the corn moisture free before grinding it. You'll be grinding it into a fine powder because that's how you want it to be. After grinding it, the next step is to cook it to form a firm dough like you are making simo. And that is it. The fun part begins when it cools down. You shape it into the type of kokoro you want. If you want it very pointy, like that type we used to buy when we were kids, good for you. Any shape, you can eventually turn it to any shape because it's moldable. If today is your first time of coming across my channel, hello, I am Ijeoma, and this is my channel. I cook Nigerian food, Nigerian recipes, Nigerian drinks, Nigerian snacks, nostalgic recipes that has been forgotten, like this kokoro video that you are watching right now that reminds you of childhood and all that. Those kind of videos, you can find it easily in my channel. Feel free to browse the video section. Okay, for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for subscribing to this channel, and thank you for sticking to me. For the new people that are watching me, please feel free to like this video. It will go a long way to support this video and this channel, and feel free to subscribe. Subscription is free. Okay, thank you very much. Combine everything together properly, and when it's thoroughly mixed, you add water because we know and we need this corn to cook down properly, this kokoro batter to cook down properly. So you add water and cover the pot, allow it to cook for 5 to 7 minutes. So this is how I mold the kokoro. You can do it in any shape you want. You can make it longer, you can make it fatter, you can make it any shape, literally. So if the dough is breaking, the kokoro dough is breaking, moisturize it the way you do gari if it's too dried or too thick. That is the same method you use for this. So I hope this is very easy for you to do at home. If the kokoro dough is sticking to your palms, you remember that we scooped out some grinded corn powder. You apply it to dust your hand. This makes the kokoro not to stick to your palm. Or you can use vegetable oil to apply to your palm, and that's it. My boys really helped me in molding this kokoro. They really tried. I thank you, Lord, for them. They really came true. So it's time to fry the kokoro, the corn stick. To fry it, you need just oil of choice. The reason why I added the onions to the oil is to give it a fragrant, a good aroma or taste, so that the kokoro will not be so boring. So as you can see, I removed the onions almost immediately, and the aim has been achieved because the oil will have a little bit of fragrant smell from the onions, and I used white onions. Fry until it's golden brown and you have successfully made kokoro. For the first one I fried, you can see it has some particles on top of it. Is dusted corn powder. The corn that we grinded, I dusted the kokoro before frying it. So you can do it that way, or you can leave it plain like the second one. So I hope you can see the difference, but it is so irresistibly tasty, this kokoro. Please try this and thank me later. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.